almost a sort of preparing us for COVID. In a sense where, okay, right, we've run out of water, or we will get to day zero very soon. And we were very close to day zero, where we are running out of water completely in the Western Cape, or yeah, in the Western Cape, not just the metropole. And yeah, a good rain season turned it around, but there were still restrictions. And when the restrictions were lifted towards the end of 2019, people actually continued. No, it was in 2020. No, sorry. I've missed the whole of last year. So, I mean, yeah, it was 2019. Somewhere in the middle. Yeah, and in, I think, April or May, or might even be March in 2019, the water restrictions were lifted. And um, let me admit, everybody, and Rishka and Danielle, when the water restrictions were lifted, people still continued preserving water because we became used to, okay, I don't need this. I can still have my hot bath. I can still have enough water to drink and to prepare my food, and even take care of the garden. But by doing it in a more efficient way, um, we are still conserving water, because we might have one. We are going to be back to we're going to be back to water restrictions, and run out of resources if we have one bad rain season again. And that's what the bottom line is. Not that we, yes, we resolving that particular issue is a challenge on numerous levels. We need to get the water from above first. So that's one challenge. If we don't get rain, then there's no water. If we have dams catch to in our catchment areas, but it's not raining, the dam will stay empty. And then also getting the water, piping the water from the dams to the different areas. That's another challenge. No, it's and sorry, I asked a question. I asked a question here about what was our most recent, Kia's most recent horrible service experience. And obviously Telkom and Eskom and I said Vodacom, all the comms, they came up on very quickly, because yeah, I think we all experienced that. So none of us can say. I'm pretty sure. I'll actually stick my neck out. I want to say I'll bet my salary on it, because my salary is not big enough. But I'm pretty sure that all of you ladies have had a bad experience with a cell phone provider, regardless. The one's worse than the other, and I'm actually come to the conclusion that they all equally bad. Um, but still, we are using our. You're quite right, Tanika. Cell C is probably the most horrible of them all. But the others are catching up, I have to admit. Some of the ones that we were happy with at some point, it often, strangely enough, happens when there's a monopoly in a particular industry. If there's not too many serious competitions, or serious competitors that can offer a better service or a better quality service, then they just continue in their merry way. And I think we find that at the moment. With Vodacom. Vodacom is such a monopoly in the cell phone market that they almost do what they want. Yes, data is horrible. I mean, it's so expensive, and that after government have reduced the fees or have kept the fees that they can charge. But anyway, yes, let's not change our mood to a negative one by talking about cell phone providers, and especially the quality of their service, or let's rather say the lack of service. Let's go back to our slideshow. I need to quickly...
Sir, I just wanted to ask if you've uploaded our assignment yet.
I have uploaded.
I can't.
Can't you access it?
No.
Anybody else had a problem?
Me neither, sir. I can't seem to find it.
Okay. Listen, lectures let me interrupt this. Let me interrupt the session and try and go and resolve that. I'm going to try and go to, let's go to, so it's not, if you go onto Canvas and you click on your course module, your module schedule, that one that gives you all 17, 18, 19 weeks. If you click on week 1, that block that says week 1, you will get your options of resources and wrap and to do and whatever. If you scroll down just a wee bit, you'll see, remember, there's quiz and there's assignments and discussions and surveys. If you click on assignments, it should take you to assignments, to that particular assignment, assignment 1.
So mine says access denied.
Yeah,
Mine
too.
also.
Okay. Let me resolve that for you. It could be, the one thing I'm thinking of at the moment that can affect that would probably be that it could be a setting problem where I, by accident, have, like on Moodle, usually when stuff is not available yet or shouldn't be available to students, we hide it. Yeah, it could be a question of, I mean, just want to check the date when I made it accessible to students, because sometimes that can happen that I've set the incorrect date. So definitely a problem on my side, but it's easy to fix. I can do that. I just want to quickly browse through the next couple of slides. I just want to browse through a couple of slides. Productivity, yeah, we sort of have touched on it already by looking at that diagram with your internal efficiency. One thing I just want to, and I'll leave 5 minutes before the end because I'm not logged into to Canvas at the moment, but I will go to Canvas. So let me spend a couple more minutes just to finish this. If we can be finished in about, what's it now, 22:11, the class finishes at 10:02. Okay, I'll wrap up with this. I can just recap at the start of the next session because the work that's done in the rest of this chapter today is also done in greater detail in later chapters in the book. So I just want to finish with one, and that's the slide that we have in front of us. The effectiveness and efficiency are two different things. We need to differentiate between effectiveness and efficiency. Effectiveness means that to do the right thing. You're effective if you're doing the right thing, but you're efficient if you're doing that specific thing right. Okay. It's not a play of words. It does. If you read it the first time, it might sound confusing, but the fact of the matter is, you are only efficient if you're doing the things that you should be doing. If you're doing that right. Okay. Otherwise, you're just effective. You're just doing the right thing, but you're not doing the right thing right. Okay. Let's, I'm going to stop that share, and if you bear with me for a couple of seconds, I just need to quickly go onto my Canvas page. If I access that, we can quickly, I should be able to, let's use that shortcut over there, and I'll share with you as soon as I'm on Canvas. Let me just log in. It's taking slightly longer than anticipated, but it's much faster than it was last year anyway. So I'm very thankful for that. Okay, I'm going on to my dashboard now for services marketing. Let's just check. I'm going to check on assignments. Services marketing is opening as we speak. Okay, so you are looking, and you guys have searched in the right place for the assignment, but it's not accessible to you. Let me just check. It says, I want to go to, go right. Let's go to week 1. Okay, I'm going to share that screen with you so we are all on the same page. And okay, I'm maneuver my mouse to that over there. So you all should at the moment be seeing. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. Do you have on your screen week 1 quick links?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go down to assignments and see. On my page, it says here the assignments at the top. Did you see? Can you see the assignment? Is there a PDF in that block, or is this where you are getting the not accessible message?
Yes, so when you click on assignment, it just says access denied.
Okay, I'll sort that out because you can see on the screen there, it's not a setting problem because it was made available from the 22nd of February, which was Monday already. So it must be available. And if you look at the top, it also says that green button is an indication that it is published. In other words, it means that you can't have access to it if it wasn't published. So we'll just double check. I'll double check. Sorry, it's on my side. But thanks for bringing that to my attention. I now know that from my side, I can see that the dates available is fine. The due dates are fine. Okay, I just have one possibility. Let me see. While I'm busy doing it, I think there's one spot that I just want to check. That could be a reason, and that would be if I go down here. I'm just as we said earlier in the week, we're all getting to know the system as we go along. Course selection. Right, let's add to the assignments. Is, let's make it today, and we make it from early on, let's say ready, and it's available from, no, the master part's going to be different. I'll have to change that and go back to that page. No, that's not correct. That should be the 26th of April. We go to the 26th of April, and we do that. That is correct. That's done. It's available, let's say, from today, 24th of Feb, and it's done, and it's available until April 26th again. Let's just make that change to 23. 59. No, we don't have to add that. I just need that. Let's save it and see if that changes everything or anything at all. Has any of you, can any of you at the moment attempt to just to access it again and see what if it's changed, or then I need to look somewhere else if that's not the problem, if that wasn't the problem?
So it still hasn't changed.
Okay, good. Thanks for telling me. Right. I'm not going to waste your time online to get it fixed. I'll resolve it. I've got an off period just after this. I'll immediately address it. Okay, there's one aspect that the one area I'm going through my checklist as well, where it could be wrong. So I've just ticked that particular box, and it obviously is not that one. I'll go to the next one now, but I don't want you to go through the whole process with me as well. I will address it immediately, and it should be available sometime later during the afternoon if I've gone through my checklist, and we'll pick up the problem wherever it is. Okay, but thanks very much. Thanks for your time again today, girls. I want to say guys and girls, but there's only girls in this class. What happened to the boys over the last 2 years? I mean, you were a different group in the first year, and then what happened to them in 2020?
We never had guys
never boys in events.
Yeah.
That's sad, huh?
Not in the degree one.
Oh my word. That's so sad. Anyway, my opinion, event managers, female event managers, not just effective, they are very efficient. Okay, so I'm glad that you're only a female class because I know that the industry is safe then because yeah, you guys, no, you ladies are definitely top quality. Um, although this particular industry is going to be under a lot of pressure, I think you guys know that, so it's going to be very tough. But again, I mean, we had the discussion in the staff room this morning, and I think very often people are still using the pandemic as an excuse for not doing things. People, the pandemic is going to be here for a while still. It's no reason for you not to do certain things. And I think for the longer we use it as an excuse, yeah, the longer we'll battle. Again, having said that, obviously we still have to act within what in and focus on the things that we can change. If the pandemic has taught me anything, it was not to worry about things I can't change. Things that I can't change, but it does affect me, is still going to affect me. But if I can't change it, then there's no point in actually spending too much time and wasting too much time on trying to, because you will never be able to. Somebody else needs to do it, or some other conditions need to change for it to be different. But if you cannot change something, don't waste too much time on it. Focus on the things that you can change and that you can affect. Thanks very much. We've safely gone through week one. I'll sort out your accessibility to the assignment so it's not a challenge after today, and then we'll see each other on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
I can actually say that now. Enjoy your weekend, but only from a services marketing point of view, because you still have class tomorrow and Friday, but not with me. But yeah, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you guys on Monday again.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you very much. Keep well.